Greetings, 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 my Ignite family all over the world. This is your chief, your working upline, the one and only Pathman Senathirajah. And this version is for you, my Ignite family. And as you know, the training videos that I make is here to help you build your business, help you get enough information, to get enough paradigm shifts, to be able to build your business strong, consistently, and give you clarity as you are navigating your journey from the beginning of entrepreneurship with Ignite in the direct selling industry, all the way, all right, to financial freedom or max out. And this video that I'm making talks about the most important two words that is required for anyone starting a journey with direct selling, called paradigm shift. Now, one of the greatest challenges for somebody who's starting to be a networker, who's starting to be an entrepreneur, is the mindset. Because we come from our journey of life. And as you go through your journey of life, our mindset is fixed by where we grew up, the schooling system, the people we are surrounded by, our experiences in life, creates what we call paradigms. Paradigms are mindsets. And most people, once a paradigm is fixed in their mind, it will not change until they die, sad to say. However, today, all of you, my igniters, you are starting a new journey. You are starting a journey, in my opinion, in one of the most amazing industries in the world, the direct selling industry, the social enterprise industry, the network marketing industry. And you are starting your journey as an entrepreneur, as a networker in this great industry. And you are coming into this industry with a lot of mindsets. That is not your fault. That all of us had this fixed mindset when we started our journey, even me, going back 30 over years ago. And today I want to talk about three paradigms. Three paradigms that you must change. That you must shift your paradigm from here to here in order to be successful on your journey with Ignite. Now, the first paradigm, which I thank God shifted from day one when I sat down and listened to this great upline of mine, all right, many, many years ago, called Dexter Yeager, all right, and after that, Joe Fabregas, Kurt Rink, Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, and many more people who helped me with my paradigm shifts. And this first paradigm is the shift to treat network marketing as a serious business. The problem with many people is when they come into our industry of direct selling, they don't look at it as a serious business. Because our paradigm is stuck back there, where a serious business means traditional business. It means taking a lot of money, mortgaging your house, selling your soul, borrowing money, starting a retail, brick and mortar shop, starting a restaurant, all right, investing in stocks and trying to retail it on an e-commerce platform, all right, or manufacturing something that you think society needs. And that is the understanding of traditional business, that you need an office, you need employees, you need a warehouse, you need storage, you need systems, you need accounting systems, ERP, CRM, all of that, okay, and a lot of money. So when somebody comes into network marketing, all right, and direct selling, they get confused. Because here, the person who presented to you told you, hey, listen, buy some of the amazing products from Ignite. All right, buy Sanare, buy Brainify, all right, buy Sena watches, all right, and the whole range of products we have. And you can start your journey of owning your own business. It does not click. To somebody starting, they look at it and say, are you serious? Where's my office? Where's my stock? All right, where's my staff? How do I deliver products? How do I manage this? How do I manage that? And this is where people get confused. And this is where the industry of direct selling doesn't get enough respect as a serious business. Because not only the networker on the journey doesn't have the paradigm shift, society doesn't have the paradigm shift. So when I tell people that I became a multi-millionaire in US dollars in this industry called direct selling, network marketing, social enterprise, all right, they refuse to believe. They ask me, where's your warehouse? I said, I don't have a warehouse. Where's your employees? I said, I don't have employees. Where's your system? Where's this? Where's that? Where do you store your products? I said, I do nothing. I talk to people, I train people, I inspire people, and I have become a success story in this industry. So your paradigm needs to shift when you start your journey with us. Network marketing, or they call it direct selling, or social enterprise, is a serious business. It is more serious today in our time, and the smarter choice of entrepreneurship in our time compared to any form of traditional business. Why? Because you think of that logic. Ultimately, what is business about? Business is about how much money you can earn, how people around you benefit from your business. All right? And in network marketing, in direct selling, this is limitless, guys. So you basically think of the logic. You buy a product, you become a brand affiliate of Ignite. You get your account. And that single account that you have, just by talking about Ignite, talking about our products, referring people to our fantastic platform, you have the potential on that one account to earn up to 25,000 US dollars a week, with an additional amount coming from max out bonus. When you start maxing out, you'll understand the power of max out bonus, which means in 1 month, you could earn 100,000 US dollars from your account. How many offices do you need? 0. How many products you need to store in your house? 0. How many operating systems that you need to operate? Nothing. Maybe your WhatsApp, maybe your Instagram. That's about it. All right? And this is where people go like, wow, are you serious, Chief? I could earn $100,000 without any headache of traditional business? Yes! And that's why I tell people, the most important paradigm shift that you need to succeed in direct selling, social enterprise, network marketing, Ignite, is this paradigm shift. For you to treat Ignite more seriously than somebody would treat a traditional business. Because here in Ignite, you could earn more than 95% of traditional businesses in your city without the headaches that they have. And here you have a business where you start by talking to your circle of influence. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything is looked after by the Ignite team. You just talk to people and you have the potential to earn 100, 200, 300,000 US dollars, all right, or 400,000 US dollars if you want to, every month, which is all yours, technically all your profit. You will still walk away with the most profitable form of entrepreneurship in the world, all right? That is this industry, that is Ignite. Therefore, you require a paradigm shift. So I am proud. I tell people I'm the CEO of my own business. I am a businessman. You can be a businessman and businesswoman without the headaches of traditional business. So you need this paradigm shift to have that self-confidence, to have that belief that our industry is a serious form of business. Not the traditional way. The traditional way of business is dying. It's controlled by certain groups. It's monopolized by the big guys. No small business can ever grow. They will be bought out or destroyed by the biggest in that country or that location. But here, you have the freedom to manage your time. You have freedom to build a global network. anywhere in the world, sitting at your home with your mobile phone, your iPad, your desktop, your MacBook, and you can build a globalized business of distribution of products and services on behalf of Ignite, while Ignite handles everything for you. You just train your people, empower your people, inspire your people, and you can become the top 1% success business stories in your country like me. Are you guys with me? So paradigm shift number 1, network marketing, social enterprise, direct selling is a serious business. It is the business of the future. All right? And you need this shift. Don't treat it like a hobby. Don't treat it like, okay, network marketing, I will try. No. I want you to walk in with great pride, great confidence that you are the CEO of your account. And that account can generate more profit than 99% of traditional businesses in your country, without the headache, without the stress, without the risk, without the huge investment. That's why I keep telling people, in the next 5 to 10 years, Ignite will no longer be a choice. Ignite will be a necessity for humanity. So this is a serious, international, limitless, globalized, powerful form of business. Network marketing, direct selling, all right, social enterprise, and we represent the future of this industry, Ignite. Now, the second paradigm shift is something that even I had to shift many times in my journey. And I want to tell all of you, if you're watching this video right now, you are sitting down somewhere in Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, Turkey, Europe, America, Canada, Asia, all right? It doesn't matter. One of the greatest wrong paradigms of people is they believe when I come into this industry, when I come into Ignite, my chances of success is dependent on how many people I know. The more contacts I have, the more people I know, the more sociable I am, the more people on my Instagram following, the more people on my Facebook following, the more people who view my YouTube videos, increases my chance of success. Now this is a paradigm that you must shift today watching this video. And I'm living proof. All right. One of these paradigms comes from the traditional world. Because in the traditional world, if you and me start a restaurant in the same city, and I have more contacts than you, and our restaurant is similar, same food, same quality, all right? And I have more contacts, I know more people, I'm more sociable, I'm part of the social scene of my city, I'm more famous, more people know me, more people follow me on Instagram, all right? Obviously, my restaurant will be more successful than yours, okay? But that's in the traditional world. In network marketing, in direct selling, you have nothing to worry about. Because this industry, all right, requires a big paradigm shift, because it doesn't matter how many people you know. Because me, you, Adli, Arun, David, Dave, Ibin, Manoj, Rosli, Marwan, Ongolo, Zumana, Yusuf Sila, Akram, Isam, all right, everyone started with our circle of influence. That's all you need. Your normal circle of influence is enough for you to build a global network. And you need to understand why you need this paradigm shift, and have no fear if you only know 5 people. If you only know 5 people, I promise you, you can still be a max out king and a max out queen in Ignite. And let me explain why this paradigm needs to shift in you. Because our industry is about everyone's circle of influence. So think about it. If I know 4 people, if I just know 4 people, and I started with 4 people, and today I have a lot of downlines around the world, all right? Millions of downlines around the world, okay? And you start with 4 people. your closest friend, your immediate family, who will not say no to you, who don't even want to see sometimes the full compensation plan of Ignite. They just want to see the belief in your eyes, the fire in your eyes. And you start with 4 people. And you think, I will never grow my Ignite business. Hang on. Relax. That 4 people, they will start talking to their 4 people. So from 4 people, it becomes 16. Now, do you know the 16 people? No. It was not your circle of influence. It's their circle of influence. Do the maths. Now, these 16 people, now each talk to 4 people. Okay? And suddenly, all right, you have hundreds of people. And that hundreds of people talk to their 4 people. You got thousands of people. The thousands of people talk to their 4 people. You got tens of thousands of people. The tens of thousands of people talk to their circle of influence. You will have over 1 million people. That's exactly how people build their network. That's why people are amazed when they hear stories on stage of Ignite warriors who said, I spoke to 6 people and today I'm maxing out. I spoke to only 10 people, I'm maxing out. I spoke to 20 people and I'm maxing out. It sounds illogical, but if you understand the power of circle of influence, you will understand why people max out, even if they only started with a small circle of influence. Because network marketing is about duplication, all right? It's about exponential growth. It is the most beautiful form of entrepreneurship because you are relying on the human connection of everyone in your network. All right, in your organization. And every human being on the planet, all right, knows 4 people, 5 people. And in today's world with social media, with Insta, Facebook, TikTok, all right, and Snapchat, that 4 has grown to 40, has grown to 50. Connectivity has grown exponentially in the world. Now imagine if you talk to 50 people in your circle of influence, and only 10%, 20% say yes, you already started networking. And they talk to another 50, another 100. They put posts on their Instagram. They put my videos out there, all right? People hear stories coming into their feed of Ignite, the greatest story in network marketing industry, in the history of network marketing. Your network will grow. And the beauty is your circle of influence can be here in Malaysia, like me. My circle of influence was Malaysia. Before I started networking, I never traveled outside my country. So it was just my friends and my closest relatives. And today, I have downlines all over Africa, all over the Middle East, all right, all over Central Asia, Russia, Turkey, all over Europe, all over South America. I have downlines in Japan, Korea, Taiwan, China, all over Asia. In Canada, I got downlines. But many of these countries I've never been to. I started with my circle of influence. So if you're watching this, have the paradigm shift. You don't need to be a social, socialite. You don't need a huge circle of influence to be successful in Ignite. You need a small circle of influence that's enough to get started. And if you do it right, you train them well, you empower, inspire them well, all right? Your network can grow to thousands and one day millions across the whole planet, guys. With the internet, with Zoom, with connectivity, with social media, nobody's Ignite network is localized. Every one of my downlines have gone global with Ignite. So don't panic. Have a paradigm shift. That network marketing, direct selling, or social enterprise as I call it, is one of the most beautiful forms of entrepreneurship because you don't need to know a lot of people to be successful. You start with the people closest to you, your circle of influence, your hot zone, and it will grow, it will grow. We will help you grow it, all right, with our support, with our videos, with our global business presentation. You sometimes just have to invite people and give them a Zoom link and they'll sign up, and your network will start local, go global, all right, and you will max out, even with a small circle of influence like me. The third paradigm shift all of us, from the time we were born until today, we only have 3 people that are most important to us. The most important people in our lives. Who are they? All right, I know you are guessing right now, but you know who are the 3 most important people in our lives? It's me, myself, and I. Human nature, sad to say, is built around selfishness. This is a paradigm that we were born with, or it grows up with our ego, and we die with this paradigm. There are videos of parents who abandon their children out of the nature of saving themselves. Not bad parents, but it's almost human nature. And this paradigm is hard to shift, but you must shift it to be successful in Ignite. All right, you think about it. You put 2 little kids in a room full of toys, they will end up fighting for 1 toy. Human nature. In network marketing, in direct selling, in social enterprise, this great industry, this paradigm must shift from selfish to selfless. This is a major shift. But I'll tell you why it's important. Because when you start building your Ignite network all over the world, the key advice I give you, the greatest paradigm shift you must have is not to focus on yourself. You see? Now you're like, what do you mean, Chief? I want to be successful. I want to max out. I have dreams. I want to buy a Ferrari. I want to buy a Lamborghini. Don't worry. Don't panic. I am just telling you, don't focus on yourself when you're building as a networker with Ignite. The rule, the paradigm that you must have is focus on the success of your downlines. So you know how the Ignite comp plan works. If your left side grows and your right side grows, you automatically earn. So you think of this logic. If you help somebody on your left earn 1 step of $250 US, and you help the person on your right earn 1 step of $250, ta-da! Magic happens. You automatically earn $500 US. Are you getting the point? You don't have to focus on your own account. If I help Agatha earn $250 and I help Naresh earn $250, I automatically earn $500 US. If I help them earn 500, I earn 1,000. All right? So the paradigm shift when you become a networker, an entrepreneur, CEO of your account, is not to focus on yourself. Focus on your people. The more people you help make money on your left and right, the more money you make. And with the Ignite comp plan, even if you help more people make money on your power leg, you will get matching bonus. Do you understand? From them. Even if you help your weak leg exceed the max out required CV, you can earn more with max out bonus. So my goal in Ignite is to erase the need for selfishness. Focus on the success of others. Your success becomes automatic. The more successful your downlines on left and right, the more successful you become. In my opinion, this is the most important paradigm shift. And this is what will turn you into a great leader, a great upline that will be highly respected, all right? And your downlines will stay with you no matter what. Because they know my upline is focused on my success. This is my mantra. This is what I learned from all my mentors. This is the only business in the world, the only concept of entrepreneurship where helping others succeed helps you become more successful. If you look at a traditional business, if your restaurant next door run out of rice and you have extra rice, you're not going to give them. Right? Human nature. You will say, sorry, I don't have enough for my customers. Correct? But that's normal because you want your business to rise, and if his business collapses, your business rises. That's why, even in this industry, I speak highly of all genuine network marketing companies. Because the more companies rise in the industry is better for Ignite. The bigger Ignite becomes, it's better for other companies. Remember this. The paradigm shift that you must shift, paradigm shift number 3, all right, is don't focus on yourself. Focus on the success of your downlines. The more you focus on their success, your success becomes automatic. You will become a max out king and queen if you help one person max out on the left, one person max out on your right. You will max out for many generations to come. I promise you this. So the 3 paradigm shifts that I want to remind you of. Number 1, this is a serious business. Ignite is more serious than any form of traditional business. Even though it doesn't have the requirements, the stress, and the headaches of traditional business, it is more profitable, it is easier to manage, it is the best form of entrepreneurship in today's world, I promise you this. So shift your paradigm. Don't treat your Ignite journey like a hobby. Don't say, I'm going to try my best. No, treat it like a serious, 100% multi-million-dollar potential business, and you are the CEO. You are the business owner. You are an entrepreneur with Ignite. Number 2, don't panic if you don't have a large circle of influence. Don't worry if you're not the most talkative, not the most sociable person. Because all of us who maxed out, all the partners, everyone, the max out kings and queens in Ignite, they all started with their circle of influence. They are people closest to them. And somewhere along the way, a leader was born. A leader emerged. A leader could emerge 100 levels down below you that you have never known in your life that will help you max out. But all you have to do is start with your circle of influence. So have no fear. Even if you know 3 people or 2 people, with the power of duplication, with the power of exponential growth, and even the spillover from your uplines, you have the equal opportunity and equal potential to max out like me or anyone else. The 3rd paradigm is not about you. It's about your downlines. The more you focus on them, the more you support them, the more you guide them, the more you inspire them, the more you hold their hand and guide them as a working upline like me, all right, you will succeed. The more people you help succeed will automatically increase your success. In this industry, we don't keep any secrets. I've been making videos for almost 30 years. Everything I know, I give you because I want you to succeed. Because when you succeed, I succeed. That's the most beautiful thing about our industry. The more selfless you are, the more in service you are to your downlines, you become one of the greatest max out kings and queens, all right, of Ignite. So these 3 paradigms from the past, you must erase those paradigms and shift to 3 new paradigms. And I promise you, your story will be told to the whole world as one day, inshallah, all right, a max out king or queen of Ignite.